Everything's getting gloomy.
Just follow me, Piper. The nightmare ran this way.
Hurry, Dusty. Soon, the mind will be shrouded in darkness.
The fear of the dark is just a small scare.
Pitch black death awaits you. So walk towards the dark, you light-headed fools.
He's sure small.
Relax, you nugget. We've beaten nightmares way worse than this one.
You're right. Optimism and courage can be anything.
You bet, Birdie. We've got this. Let's clear the mind of this gloom and lighten the mood.
Be careful, Dusty. Nasty shrubbery is in our way.
Luckily, my trusty sword will clear a path.
Yeah, trim those dark shrubs.
A blue synapse battery. Great. Let's light up this place. The lamppost shines right through the gloom.
Yay! Light the way, Dusty. Hey, look. That tree is full of endurance neurons. Go shake it up.
Healthy and refreshing. The sprouts are spitty around here.
The hog's gloom is corrupting everything. Don't let it hit you, buddy.
A barrel roll will do the trick.
Watch it,
Eat dirt, sprouts.
Oh, poor plants. The hog's gloom is corrupting everything. Look, a color fluid socket. It takes all kinds of batteries.
Figures. We need a blue one to clear a path to the right.
There you go, Dusty.
The right path is clear. We've got a pig to roast.
Uh-oh. There's Porky. Careful, Dusty.
Tread lightly, fools, and embrace your impending gloom. Yeah, I'm lurking in the dark, killing light. My blackened poetry will turn this into night.
Whoa! Watch where you're going, piglet.
That was close. Why don't nightmares ever want to talk it out?
There will always be things to fear. Being courageous is not letting them stop you.
That's not what I'm not scared of the dark. Just, let's go.
Anybody home? The big bad pig is gone.
Thank the mind you're here, Dusty. I knew nature was untamed here on the outskirts of the mind, but this is too wild.
Who was that?
Oh, that was just a thought.
Finally! We can pass!
This is way too much darkness even for my taste. But we'll get through it, Piper.
Yeah, we got this!
Have you seen an overgrown ham around here?
Stop interrupting. I've almost solved the meaning of life.
More spitting sprouts. Let's weed them out. Gloom clouds everywhere.
Man, the Black Hawk really did fog up this place.
Prepare to be devoured by darkness. As shadows fall, you quickly sense that I'm here. You'll have a constant fear that someone is always near.
Lighten up, pig.
It burns!
The light revealed his real shape! Ha! This
Make it.
It's Black Death awaits you!
he's coming for you!
Time to see the light.
Yay! That will teach him!
Too early to celebrate, Piper.
Way too early! Run, Dusty!
3, 2, black! 3, 2, black!
Chop, chop, Dusty! Yikes! These shrubs are everywhere!
Eureka!
Phew. What a chase. Gotta love this dreadful darkness. But what happened?
I solved the meaning of life. It was... Oh, wait. That's not it. Never mind.
I am getting tired of these foggy thoughts. And now the nightmare is gone too.
Hang in there, Dusty. I'm sure we can find him again.
Yeah. Okay, Piper. You're right. Let's go end this hog hunt.
I don't think I've ever been this far into the back of the...
Discarded instruments?
The mind's dream of becoming a musician?
Those were the days.
Music was everywhere back then. Looks like the dream has been buried here.
And we're going to bury the nightmare here too. Once and for all.
Is that a stage up ahead?
Let's bring down the house. Stop hogging the stage, Piggy. The stars have arrived.
It's showtime.
Prepare to be devoured by darkness. Now something's moving, is it all in your head? Is it the wind or someone under your bed? It's black death awaits you. The obscure wickedness is what shadows hide. Don't underestimate the power of the dark side. Pitch black death awaits you.
Lights on. What's that? Stage fright?
Ha! Look at him fry! Black Hog down!
Just another day at the office. The fear of the dark is done haunting the mind. The mind. The mind.
Mom? Is Dad coming home soon?
He must be working a bit late. He should be here any minute now. Hold on, honey. Hey, where are you?
Hi! I took a short break from work. I'm at the new house.
It'll be ours soon, Angela. We only have to sign the contract. I had to go and pick it up. Great news, huh?
Sure. That's great. The dinner reservation was at 8, right? The babysitter is here in a half an hour.
Dad, I brushed my teeth already! Where's my bedtime story?
Oh, the date. Was that tonight? But I'm not done at work. I'm afraid we might have to...
What? Extra hours? Really? Again?
Oh, I'm sorry that I'm working for our house.
Yeah, I guess you are. You know what's important.
Oh, yeah, Mom!
I'm trying my best here, Angela. Look, I gotta go.
Mayor Relic! What are you doing here?
I come to call upon you in urgent task.
No problem, Mayor. All you have to do is ask.
The moral compass has been unaligned and twisted the beliefs and the morals of the mind.
You mean there's trouble in Creed Valley?
There's yet another nightmare unconfined. Let's move quick before we run out of time.
All right. More action. We're right behind you, Mayor.
I can't believe it! We're going to the valley!
Creed Valley. The mine's worldview is maintained here, right? Looks pretty much as I remember it.
It looks way cooler than in my books.
The times have changed. Now the mine's out of luck. Something is keeping this place closed and stuck.
Doesn't sound good. Closed-minded all the time. But hey, let's find a way to open the mind.
A perspective switch is the key to your success.
And of course, whacking the nightmare causing this mess.
This is your task and all you need to know.
You can count on us, Mayor. See you back home. Come on, Piper, let's go.
This is exciting. Hey, who's that?
Oh, that's an Opinion. They live here. Hey, Opinion, could you help us find a perspective switch?
I can help you find a house. That's probably what you need. A house is where the heart is.
Well, that was helpful. Definitely close-minded.
How sweet house.
If you would just stop your blathering for a second, you could come to an understanding.
No, you shut up!
Ugh, now, no need to be rude. Please, just quit yelling and listen to what I have to say.
No, la, I don't want to listen. Shut up for once.
You know I am right, so I'm asking you politely to be quiet and let me talk all the time.
You're wrong and I'm right. If you would just listen.
Please, you are out of line, and I am not listening to your nonsense.
You annoy me.
Oh, now you change your tone, darling. You have no manners.
Oh, yeah? And so what? At least I'm right.
Sorry, honey, but I am. I hope someday you'll see the truth.
This is too much. I am just trying to say that
Could you please keep it civil? I think we've heard enough of your silliness.
Silly? Me? Well, you're stupid.
Please, I know you are, but what am I?
Stupid! Are you too dumb to listen?
Sorry, what did you say? I could not hear it for all your foolish ramblings.
Oh, maybe you're just too dumb to understand. If you'd let me explain.
With all due respect, you are a simple-minded buffoon.
Oh, yeah? Why don't you come over here and try saying that again, huh? You steaming pile of crap!
Oh, bless your heart. What I was trying to say was...
On the other hand, just shut your mouth, fancy pants.
Talking louder won't help you understand my side of things.
Oh, I can't even hear my own thoughts over how wrong you are!
If you could just see things from my point of view, we wouldn't even have this argument.
Hey, relax. What's going on here?
I am just trying to explain to that jerk over there that family should be valued above all else. It's the most important thing!
Oh, ridiculous as expected. So, how will that family be supported without a steady income?
Blah, 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 blah. I'm an expert! What do you know about anything?
How about a bit of silence on your part?
All right, hold on for a second.
Finally, some civility. The ignoramus over there cannot get it into his little head that a steady job is the basis for all else in life.
Oh yeah? There is more to life than work.
Oh, a marvelous display of reluctance to accept the facts. The lights are on over there, but nobody's home.
Blah, blah, blah. Yada, yada, yada.
Oh, if you would just stop your blathering for a second, you could come...
Thought blocks. They are very dedicated. They stop for no one.
What if you're in the way?
You learn you shouldn't be.
Yikes. I read about analysis paralysis. Up we go!
What the?
Oh no, the pipe blew. Looks like we have some plumbing to do. Another opinion! It looks worried.
The horrible, lively music that my neighbor is playing, it is corrupting the young. I'll stay locked in here, safe in my scrap garden.
Ooh, a bunch of shards! That stone's glowing! There must be more shards in there!
A little bit of brute force will get him out. The shards are merging, but I can't make out what they're forming.
They must be pieces of a memory. Look! Who's that?
Huh? That's our nightmare.
And the reason the mind is stuck. Watch out!
Bug off.
A red battery! Should be useful for changing the tune around here.
There's peace in the valley again. As a small token of my appreciation, feel free to take anything you need from my scrap garden.
Aw, I like the fun song better.
To me, they sounded the same. Smoky. Fixed. Going up is no longer a pipe dream.
Great work, big guy! Now let's find a perspective switch.
Huh?
You know that thing that Mirror Relic told us about? It's gotta be around here somewhere. Hey! There's that nightmare again!
Let's get it.
More flying toasters!
Blam!
That's a lot of heavy thoughts chugging along.
Yep, the mind's getting stuff done.
Oh, I guess that battery was elevating us. Man, the mind's persistent around here, huh?
All thanks to having a clear goal and commitment.
Yeah, I guess. Phew. Good work, Dusty.
Come at me, fanboys. more.
Up ahead! That's the perspective switch!
Let's bash the mind back into gear. Hey, mind! Time to change!
Preserve our traditions, or we'll end up losing ourselves. That is no good.
Wow! Look at the mind! So open and inspired! Receptive to new ideas!
Yeah. More like naive and distracted.
Challenge our traditions, or we'll never progress. That is no good.
I know it's a buyer's market, but a house is such a big commitment. Is this the right thing for us right now?
Closed mind. Determined, unbending, and ready to get things done.
Stubborn is more like it. Open-minded is the best state.
Closed-minded is.
Yep, only second to open.
Closed-minded again.
Shouldn't this change be automatic, though?
Don't worry. Once we stop the nightmare, things will go back to normal. See? Closed state gets things done. Best state. Make way! Courage coming through!
The bridge is closed. Everyone should stay where they belong. No stray thoughts.
This opinion won't let us through. Maybe you'll behave differently if we open the mind. Yay! Open-minded again. Let's go check on the opinion.
So, can you open the bridge now? Please?
The bridge is open. Let the thoughts wander freely.
I guess being open-minded isn't so bad after all, huh, Dusty?
The opinion was probably so open-minded that it also let the nightmare through.
Oh, I didn't think about that.
Whoa!
Are you ready?
Woo! The show is about to begin! Woohoo!
Ooh, a show! Exciting!
Don't get your hopes up, Piper.
Getting through the mind's worldview is kind of difficult.
It used to be worse. When the mind was young, it was total chaos. Thought blocks just floating and crashing into each other.
Things were different before I joined the team.
I defeated one of the biggest nightmares during that time. Teen angst. Oh! Finally, out of the ball pit. Where's that nightmare?
french fries.
What? Me?
Wasn't the mind better before that annoying kid and boring wife showed up?
No worries.
No chores. Just party. Now everything is just messed up and dull.
Are you done yet?
Not at all.
We're here to shake things up. Woo! Damn! Everything's so stale and boring.
Everything here's nearly dead.
Wake up when you still have the chance. Yeah, there's a party waiting.
So get out of your head.
Come on, control yourself and dance. Let go sobriety
And your autonomy.
forget the symmetry.
And sing along with me.
Dance like an idiot.
Dance like an idiot.
Make your identity.
Be who you wanna be.
No more monotony.
Come and belong with me.
Dance like an idiot.
Dance like an idiot.
Damn. Ow. 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 Ow.
The fear of clowns. Done and dusted.
Phew! Great work!
Just another day at the office.
Come on.
What?
All right, we've had our fun.
Round of applause for me. Woo!
Oh no, they came back. This nightmare is tougher than it looks.
Cool down, Nugget. They just need another whack. Let's find that Jester. Clownface ran this way.
Let's get him!
You stay here, little Gizmo. Don't let anyone up the mountain.
We need to go talk some nonsense into the mind.
Time to do like a banana and split. Woo!
Two-Face ran this way. They're heading towards the moral compass. Thought blocks, doing their thing.
Dedication, right? That made the thought blocks relax a little.
Yeah, now they're just doing nothing. We made it through. First steps up the mountain.
Great! I can't wait to see the moral compass.
Come at me, Stubbs. Confetti. We're on the right track.
Hopefully, we'll make it in time. Clowns are scary.
It'll be okay. All nightmares are the same. They just need a rude awakening. Close-minded. So much less distracting.
But what if you need to be inspired? Or cheat?
Piper. Why mess with perfection?
Take cover! Boom! Batter up, Dusty!
That cannon is about to bite the bullet. You're fired.
Tonight's menu is lobster stuffed with frog. We never had that before. Tonight's menu is the same as every other night, and no more complaints about scurvy.
Another roadblock.
Don't put on the brakes, big guy. There must be a battery somewhere.
A gentleman is someone who can play the banjo, but chooses not to. Every instrument sounds great in the right context. Well, maybe except the banjo.
If your work can't wait, I guess we'll skip the concert. Maybe that band will come to town some other time.
More racket!
Let's see those bullies handle my backhand.
You showed those loose cannons.
Clown, stop!
Woo! La 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 la.
They're heading for the moral compass.
So are we. As soon as we get the elevator working.
I hope going up the moral heights is worth your time. Here, the best view comes after the hardest climb.
Could really use some help with the elevator over there.
I'm no sheep. I'm not following anyone. I'm open to new entertainment. I'm following you.
Uh-huh. I guess you are.
I'm staying here. Follow. Unfollow.
Up we go. Stick around, Opinion.
That's the battery we need to follow the Jester.
Let's power through. Bring on the buckets.
Watch it! Here comes their encore! Jester has jammed Creed Valley with their toys.
That's why I'm here.
La 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 la.
Your goal might be the mountaintop, but what really counts is how you get up. There.
The stairs to the moral compass are just on the other side of these thought blocks.
Let's hope there hasn't been too much clowning going on up there.
Yeah, I haven't seen this much disarray since the Great Career Path Crisis.
The good old days weren't all good. The moral compass sounds pretty dazzling. Did you ever see it for real?
When the mind was very young, and I was still fighting the fear of being abandoned at the kindergarten. Back then, the compass was still under construction.
And now it guides all the thoughts and beliefs. I can't wait to get there.
The top of the mountain is up the stairs.
Ah! What a cliffhanger!
Finally at the top. I hate stairs.
The moral compass is up ahead. Oh no. Sounds like the Jester's already there.
Dance! 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 When was the last time you played the ukulele? Hear me, mind! Every night will be a glorious party!
Answer me! Don't you want to have fun?
Hey, Jester, I've got a joke for you. I'm sure you'll enjoy the punchline.
Uncompromising. I like it.
Not something you see elsewhere in the mind these days.
Hey, join our party, Dustball.
Join you? Ha! You are funny.
Yeah, you're breaking the mind, Nightmare.
Nightmare? Please.
The mind is stuck in its old rigid ways, just like you two.
Lighten up and let loose.
Enough one-liners. My sword is gonna crack you up.
Do you even hear yourself? You're laughable.
When you look into the mirror,
and things are looking back.
break free while you still have the chance. It's time to live a little.
Time to give things away.
Yeah, be right here, right now, and dance.
So here's my conclusion. You're living in delusion.
When's it gonna stop? Oh, please. Oh, stop it! Let's go!
Woo! Okay, enough. I'm getting bored.
You can fight the urge to be free, but you'll never kill it!
You have no idea what I can do.
Boring. You've got to work on your routine. I'm out of here.
Come hit me up when you're ready to party down!
Come on.
They got away. Again.
I don't think your sword is working.
Oh, it will. Just help me find a way to get up there.
Dusty, look! The moral compass is broken. All the cardinal stones are missing.
Piper, focus! How do we get to the Jester?
The compass isn't supposed to be all flat. Without the stones, it won't work. The mind will lose connection to its core beliefs.
So the stones will make the compass grow, huh? Sounds to me like a way to get to the Jester. Let's find some cardinal stones.
Oh no! One of the opinions is trapped!
Help me! This posture is not good for my back.
When you have a heavy thought, it can help to share it. Maybe someone can help you lift it! Hey, I've seen pictures of this. It's the old quarry.
Must be where all the thought blocks come from.
Not just that. Some of the ideas found here are older than the mind itself. Almost every belief is cut from the thoughts that were put here when the mind was young. We are looking at history.
I don't read history, Piper. I make it.
I want to try all the postures, but I'm stuck. I might need a specialist.
Hey, you! Could you lend us a hand?
I want to help out where I can, you know, but where to begin?
There's an opinion trapped under a heavy thought. Let's start there.
Or I could raise money for a charity.
Or you could just help us.
Or I could start a soup kitchen for the poor.
This is going nowhere.
Or I could adopt some abandoned animals. Or I could volunteer at a hospital. Or I could start developing video games for free to keep the kids off the streets. Or I could go pick up trash and clean up the city. Or I could raise money for a charity.
One of the other opinions has been trapped under a heavy thought. We need your help.
Yeah, I love to help. Let's go. Helping. No better time than now. Help is on the way. You be, I'm going to help. Helping.
Okay, let's rock. There we go. You're free again, opinion.
Yeah, that was the weight off my shoulders. I think I might need a chiropractor.
Yeah! Way to go, Dusty! You do have other tricks up your sleeve than your sword.
Well, I don't know. I feel so light. Warm. Whoa! What's going on? Ooh. Oh, wow. Oh, whoa.
A cardinal stone! Helping that opinion must have generated it.
Not sure. Wasn't it just hiding under the thought block? I somehow feel light and heavy at the same time.
The cardinal stone is a powerful object, but it belongs at the moral compass.
Yeah, so it does, Piper. I will return it. The cardinal stone must belong here.
It'll restore the mind's sense of compassion. The compass is growing!
I feel it. The moral compass is aligning itself.
Hey, honey. Are you sleeping? I'm sorry about your bedtime story tonight. I'll read you a really good one tomorrow, okay?
Why are you and Mom yelling all the time, Dad? Don't you love each other anymore?
Don't worry, honey. We both love you very much. Now, sleep tight.
Piper, the mind is starting to change. Is this a flow of kindness I'm feeling? Like a bridge to a strange, uncharted place inside me.
Whoa! The energy from that cardinal stone really affected you, Dusty.
Yes, I felt the cadence of the compass core. A profound connection to the mind. Let's smash the Jester's sorry circus butt into pieces.
And he's back. Maybe try to hold on to that feeling a little longer, buddy.
No time. If we can get the compass a bit higher, we can get to the Jester. Look, we can go that way now. I think that house belongs to the thought on postmodernism. I don't get it.
Don't get worked up, Dusty. It's just a construct of the mind.
So what? So is everything around here.
Whoa!
Let's see if we can find another one of those scattered cardinal stones. Ah, this is the place I neutered the fear of dogs.
Oh, right. That had a chapter in Dusty's Dust-Ups.
Yeah, I made a lot of nightmares bite the dust back in the day. A simpler time. Oh yeah, the ethics maze is just down the stairs.
Oh, where the new opinions need to prove themselves before being accepted into the mind. That place should be packed with wisdom.
We can probably find a cardinal stone in there. The entrance looks blocked.
Yeah, look at that giant queue of gray unapproved opinions.
I don't think they can get in. Let's find another way around. Anybody home? What's going on here?
Get off my lawn. Back in my day, the incoming opinions weren't just standing around. They went into the ethics maze to prove their worth to the mind.
Oh, you're stepping on my foot!
That cannon looks pretty sturdy.
Don't get up in arms, Piper. Blocked. I can't reach that perspective switch.
What now? Nice one. Oh, a second shooter.
A good clobbering makes all the
best things in life aren't things, mate. Don't strive to have the best things, but to make the best of what you have.
Ugh. There we go.
No owners, mate. Everything should belong to everyone. Yoink.
Hey, you little... That's my sword!
Our sword.
Looks like there are some downsides to being closed-minded.
Shut your beak, bird.
We made it around. Look, it's the entrance to the ethics maze.
The maze has been shut down. We can't go in.
If only I had my sword, I could cut the line.
I just want to get into the maze.
This can't be good.
great eye for details, Birdie.
Look! There's the thief!
Ha! Fight the power! Huh? Who are you? Ah! Get away from me! Ah!
Poor Pinion was frightened out of its wits.
It's not like it was really using it. So this is where you fled to, you little... And you dropped my sword on that island!
Now the spinner comes for you! Watch out!
I really need my sword back. My trusty sword. I feel whole again.
A touching reunion.
Spin Doctor. It's good to have you back, Sword.
You
got the job? That's such great news. Maybe we can rent a place of our own now.
There we go. The maze is open.
Wow, it's so quiet in here. You can hear yourself think.
I don't hear anything.
You don't say. Huh? What's this?
When is this line gonna end?
Hold it. The validation mechanism is broken. No opinions past this point until the maze is working again.
Something must be messing with the system. Let's find out what it is.
You wanna trade places with me?
The ethics maze tests opinions before they get accepted into the mind. 3 trails of wisdom.
That pattern must mean something.
So much knowledge! It's amazing!
Ugh.
Books always take you to new and exciting places. Yikes! Spikes! Good job. Let's see what's behind the door. Holy moly! That's a mean-looking piece of machinery!
The bigger they are, the harder they fall. Come play, big guy.
It lost its mind!
Whew, that was a mean metal bucket.
This must be the first trial. Only the wisest of opinions make it through.
The shrine inscription reads, "Change is the only constant. In time, swift notions crumble. Sometimes wise and slow are those who do not stumble."
Way to go, Dusty! That was the first trial. Good to see your head getting a little exercise, too.
Someone's got to be the brain around here. The pattern changes. The second trial.
More beautiful books!
You can't learn everything from books.
Well, if you read one, maybe you'd learn something. Woohoo! Thanks for the ride, little book.
Definitely not.
Circular!
These rooms are starting to send me into orbit. Another map room. That pattern has changed.
Ooh, a bunch of memory shards. I don't think I've read that book. Conflict resolution.
Huh, must be a short book. How many pages do you need to say, hit it with your sword? These rooms keep coming.
But this one impales in comparison. What a cryptic pictogram! Hey, Buck. Thank you for the lift.
Are you talking to our ride now? Just because something's flying around doesn't mean it's able to understand.
Yeah, well, neither does running around or swinging a sword. Ooh, a bunch of shards.
Thanks for the dance.
Yeah, nice moves, Dusty. That was some fight.
The shrine inscription reads, "Taking a moral stand is not always a one-way track. Sometimes it requires 2 steps forward and 1 step back."
trail to go. Knowledge is power, Dusty. Arm yourself.
You're giving these books way too much credit, Piper.
Oh, yeah? Without them, you would still be stuck in the first room.
I would just have found another way like I always... Huh? What's that sound?
Oh no, the book leaked a page!
The engine page!
The book's gonna crash, Dusty!
Hold on!
Whoa!
What a thriller! Did you land all right, Piper?
I'm a bird, Dusty.
Fresh rejects. Welcome home, friends.
Home? What? No! We need to get back up to the maze!
You belong here now. You'll never be discarded again.
Yikes! A place for those who didn't make it through the maze? We shouldn't be here.
In the ditch, everyone belongs and no one leaves. Ever. You're one of us now.
I don't think so. Let's book a flight out of here. This is from the flying book. It seems the engine page has been ripped in 4.
The other 3 pieces must be down here too.
The stars have aligned. You eclipse me. Why?
That piece of paper you've got there. I kind of need that.
Fell from the sky. I think it's my horoscope.
No, that's a piece of the engine page.
It says I am driven and oil consuming. This is so true for me.
What?
Dusty, I bet we can find something that fits this guy even better and make a trait.
It's an empty notebook. Maybe someone around here has some wisdom we can put in it. Someone had a party here?
What a mess!
Forget about cleaning up. We'll just build a spaceship and terraform another planet to live on. Easy as pie.
Great! Another piece of the engine page. 2 to go.
Seek within, and you shall find yourself.
We're right here. We're looking for a piece of paper.
I too was lost. Now I'm profound. Let me guide you to the better you.
The what?
At times, you are extroverted, affable, sociable, while at other times you are introverted, wary, and reserved.
Well, that's kind of true for most.
You have a tendency to be critical of yourself.
Yeah, that's something everyone has in common.
Enough generic guru babble. This isn't going to help anyone. Could you write some of your generic self-help truth stuff down for me?
Sure. I live to spread the gospel.
Hey, Starman! Have a look at this.
You pride yourself as an independent thinker and do not accept others' statements without satisfactory proof. Whoa. This is so true for me.
Yeah, right? That's totally you!
If someone wrote it down, it must be true. This must be my horoscope. Okay. Yeah, you can have this old engine thingy. It was kind of grinding my gears anyway.
Finally! Only one more piece of the engine and there's liftoff.
I wish I had 2 noses and 1 ear so I could smell in stereo.
Oh, I've been so lonesome in this quiet place. But now that you are here, let me tell you all about the little people living inside the radio.
I don't think so.
Yes, they sing when you press the button. They make me so happy.
Hey, what's happening?
Have you seen a piece of paper around here?
I give the orders, you follow them. You see?
A bit bossy, are we?
No, Take me to my employees. You think you can do that?
Man, just listen for a second.
Hut hut. A ship is missing its lighthouse. Move it, Gunk. Now, your top priority
Live on the
is
edge.
to find my
The Earth
people.
is a pancake. Don't be square. Join the flatmates.
Early bird gets the worm. Let's go.
Hey, you! Listen, I found you a conductor.
Stop interrupting me. My turn.
It's my turn. Hey, what's happening? We need to touch base here.
Huh? Touch what?
Let's synergize, people.
Oh, okay.
Okay, team. We might have been discarded, but let's tell our friends what we really are.
Seatbelts are for the weak. The chemtrails will kill us. Climate change won't affect me. I can still try 'cause it's only my 5th beer. Crystals will heal my leg. Vaccines cause autism. Those new fax machines are great. A silent fight is a wasted opportunity. Nobody knows all the trouble we see, but we're all firm beliefs, and someday we will be set free. Pineapple pizzas rock. Real men should not cry. You can always trust the cups. The toilet paper should roll towards the wall. Kids should be seen, not heard. I look good with a mustache. Reptilians rule the world. I don't need to go to the doctor with this growing mole. Nobody knows all the trouble we see, but we're all firm beliefs, and someday we will be set free. Tigers make the greatest pets. Video games can't be musicals. Problems should be repressed. Getting another child will save this relationship. Elvis is still alive. I can so do a backflip. I'm young and I'm never gonna die. And I am significant in the greater scheme of things. Nobody knows all the trouble we see, but we're all firm beliefs, and someday we will be set free.
That's the entire engine page.
Great work. Let's get it to the flying book and get out of here.
Okay, Book. Let's get you back on your wings.
Aw, look at it flap. I think it likes you, Dusty.
Okay. Let's just get out of this place. Up and away. I hope we never see that place again.
I can't believe those opinions were so happy to be there.
Probably the only place they've ever been accepted. Whew, we're coming back to the surface.
Some detour. Have anything to say to the useless book? Huh?
Well, I guess it's not too bad. For a book.
Let's complete the third trial and find out what's wrong with this maze!
More shards!
That's the last board, and your treehouse is done. What a great weekend we've had. Just you and I.
All this wisdom. Don't you get inspired by all these books full of words?
Nah. What are words without actions?
They can move you, give meaning to your actions, make you think.
Some labyrinth.
Guess
Do
you
all
wouldn't
opinions really
understand.
go through all this?
A solid worldview requires you to challenge your opinions. What's this now? Dusty, do you ever wonder if all of this really exists?
Why would I? I can see it exists.
Yeah, but how do you know we're real and not like part of some fiction? A figment of someone's imagination!
Jeez, you really gotta stop reading so many books.
Dusty, where do opinions come from? Do you think other minds exist?
Nah, not really.
But what was there before the mind then? There couldn't have just been nothing, right? I guess we'll never know for sure. exist? Or are we just controlled by the mind?
Of course. I swing my sword when I want to, and I always want to swing my sword.
Do you feel compelled to do it?
Stop pushing my buttons, Piper.
What if this, the mind and all, is just one big pre-programmed simulation that outside entities play with for their amusement, and everything we do here is defined from a narrow set of actions in a loop of senseless reincarnation?
What are you talking about? So, this must be the final trial. The shrine inscription reads, "In the shade of bewilderment, your thoughts will deceive, and the path to enlightenment can be hard to perceive."
That was a leap of faith, huh?
Yeah, we must be close to the maze exit.
I think we've reached the final room.
Yeah, and there's an opinion that can't get through. Hey, opinion, who are you?
You are never too old to learn to play an instrument.
Oh, that poor opinion shouldn't be stuck here.
Right. The whole validation instrument seems to be out of order. The light seems to surge from the middle speck. I bet we need to guide the light into the statue. So these turn. They seem to be misaligned.
That did the trick!
The validation instrument turns on.
Woohoo! Validation. I will serve the mind to the best of my abilities.
We did it! Look at it go!
That feeling. Whoa, here it comes. Oof. Another cardinal stone.
See? The stone was generated. Getting through the maze was an act of wisdom.
Yeah, it does seem that way. I guess you got that one thing right, Birdie.
You beat the maze using your smarts.
I did whack a bunch of stuff.
Nah, it wasn't just the whacking.
Yeah, you're right. I also rolled. Okay, here we go again. The Cardinal Stone of Wisdom.
And think about that garden in the summer. Oh, we should get a swing set too.
We haven't signed yet. The budget is going to be tight. The mortgage and that student loan.
We've already been over this, Angela. I can make it work. We just gotta think outside the box.
Yeah, I guess.
The moral compass is aligning itself. I feel the core reverberating. Knowledge speaks. Wisdom listens.
Exactly! The core knows its wisdom, so maybe you should listen.
Knowledge speaks, Piper.
Hey! Thanks, Go! A bird brain! I'm up here, remember?
Are you joining the fun or what?
Oh, just you wait. My sword is gonna crack you up.
Boo! Your act is so predictable.
Always doing what's expected of you.
Come say hello when you're ready to make some actual change.
Yeah. If we can just find one more cardinal stone, we can raise the compass high enough to get to the Jester. Hey, don't we know you?
You are never too old to learn to play an instrument.
Aww, the opinion from the ethics maze has already found its place in the mind.
The Creed Valley Capitol is just down the road.
There's always something exciting going on in the city.
Something happened downtown. It's scary.
Oh no! What's this? Looks like the opinion on justice. It has been knocked out cold.
One of the other opinions must have done this. I'll beat the truth out of him.
Dusty, no! We should investigate this.
And listen to opinions? Sounds like a waste of time to me.
Please, Dusty. Unless you don't think you can do it, chicken.
You're the chicken. Looks like we have a crime mystery on our hands.
Look, the opinion on justice dropped its detective journal and camera.
I guess you want me to use that. Fine. We'll try this your way then. The crime scene is our first clue.
Great! Let's add that picture to the detective journal. Okay, detective. We can keep track of the clues here as we gather them. Should help us establish the events surrounding the crime so we can solve it.
The opinion on justice is our victim. It can't be the culprit.
You're right. Turn its photo so we know it's out of the picture.
There we go. Excuse me, do you know what happened here?
I saw nothing. The opinion on justice has just been lying around on the porch since yesterday. Someone should really do something about this mess.
So, all this happened yesterday. But what time of day? Maybe someone else knows something.
It's a glass cane. Deadly, but easily breakable.
It's a blunt object. Could that have been used to knock out the opinion on justice?
Good question. I'll put the picture of the weapon in the journal.
The opinion on justice has been knocked out cold. Poor guy.
It has a big bump on the head. The culprit must have used a blunt object. A rusty old shovel. Makes my hands get dirty just from looking at it.
A potential weapon. Did that knock out the opinion on justice?
Long, sharp, and dangerous. Almost too perfect if you want to hurt someone.
Very suspicious. Is there anything that rules it out as the weapon used for the crime?
Let's rule out the knife.
Right! Our victim was knocked out, so the culprit could not have used a knife.
That's it. I think I've got it now.
Great deduction, detective. If we use this approach, we should be able to solve the crime.
I'm on the case. Must be the culprit's footprints.
The culprit must be hiding in the town. Let's follow them.
Visitors, what are the odds?
The mind's rationalizer. It analyzes knowledge and...
34.7%. What a considerable surprise.
There's been a crime.
We have a feeling the culprit is hiding in town.
Feelings are irrational and therefore useless.
All right. Could you help us make sense of this situation so we can arrest the guilty opinion?
Probability is 100%. Yes, I could.
Show the rationalizer the clues in the journal.
All right, let's try.
Rationalizing. Data is insufficient. I need more information.
But once we've narrowed down the time of the crime, the weapon used, and the opinion who did it, we can verify we've got the right culprit. Got it. More footprints. The culprit ran this way.
It really ran off its feet to escape.
Cutting-edge technology. Sharp and pointy. Did you see or hear anything suspicious yesterday?
I felt horrible when I was woken by the crime. I hate morning hair.
Let's rule out night as the time of the crime. The crime didn't happen in the afternoon. Spiky and defensive. One hit would leave you full of holes. Not the weapon we're looking for. Let's rule out this weapon.
If it's not fast, I'm not interested. Yeehaw! Every opinion in Creed Valley is cool and all, but I'm the only one with wheels, baby!
I'm so sorry, hun. You know I work extra hours so you can get the things you want. Here's your present. Happy birthday!
Did you witness the crime that took place yesterday?
I only saw the back of the culprit, and it was blue. Yabbity dabbity.
It's bolted to the wall. Somebody got tired of hitting themselves on their fingers. I don't think it's this weapon.
I know it was nailed to the wall for safety years ago, but I miss my hammering glory days. Hitting stuff with my hammer is my life. Or at least it used to be. Man, I could really use a whack.
Here you go. That one's on the house. The culprit passed the bridge. The crime must have happened while the mine was closed. The trail disappears here. The culprit could be anywhere in town. Must be the culprit's gloves. No dirt. The weapon must have been clean when it was used. Seems one of the opinions wrote this. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to hurt anyone. It was morning, so I was cranky. The opinion is outside its house.
When I start exercising, my body hurts and tells me to stop. I'm not going anywhere.
So this opinion will only move when the mind is open.
I don't think this opinion is the culprit.
I love moving around. I can go everywhere.
A brand new bat makes the top of every hand weapon hit list. It carries the town's coat of arms. A receipt for the town's new baseball bat. It was delivered at noon today. Probably not this weapon.
Fear no color. All colors are equally beautiful.
Let's rule out this opinion.
Yellow is the best color. End of discussion.
A picture says more than 1,000 words. That's what people tell me anyway. I wouldn't know. I can't read.
The opinion on books drew itself on the sign.
Yeah, I think that opinion is unable to write.
Not our culprit. Robust and classy. Lightens the mood wherever it's used. Except when used to hit someone on the head. I wander through the night. Pouring rain, cloudy mind, looking for answers. There are no happy endings in this city. I tried drowning my sorrows in Cerebrum cider, but the little critters learned how to swim. They say every dog has his day, but I ain't counting on seeing mine anytime soon. I was once looking to buy sand for my hourglass, but in this city, no one's selling. I've heard the road to hell is paved with good intentions. I wonder which road I'm on. On nights like this, the rain doesn't stop pouring. Neither do I. The opinion on velocity has been rolling around outside its house.
Rationalizer.
Right. Let's solve this crime. The opinion on velocity has been rolling around outside its house. I'll eliminate this opinion.
Rationalizing. Assumption is rational. Probability is 100%.
That's the right solution, Dusty! Excellent!
Elementary. Yesterday, in the morning, the opinion on labor used a candlestick to knock out the opinion on justice. After that, it did what any rational opinion would do: panic. Little did the opinion know that every action it took left a trail for us to follow.
And you did this without whacking anybody.
Feels a bit weird, to be honest. Let's go, talk to the opinion on labor. We caught you blue-handed, bub.
I would never. I was busy working on something.
Save it. We know you hit the opinion on justice on the head.
Be a bit open-minded. Look behind you and see what I built, and then tell me I'm guilty.
I don't really see anything.
Dusty, it's running away!
Rats, let's go. Opinion, your criminal career is over. Surrender yourself. Hey, come here, you. Here we go. A little cooperation goes a long way.
Yippee! Hey-oh!
What are you planning?
Oh no!
Cage closed.
Oh, my poor head. Oh, what's all this commotion?
And look who's awake! Justice has been restored!
Wait. Whoa! Another cardinal stone. Gotcha. Justice did prevail.
So, at least you got the cardinal stone after all this.
It almost escaped, Piper. Ahem. The opinion on labor went a bit out of control.
Oh, tell me about it. That opinion has a tendency to do that.
Yeah, but from now on, it's staying put.
Aye. I'll keep an eye on him.
I guess it's back to the moral compass.
To bring the clown to justice.
Yeah.
This whole debacle taught me a thing or two about dealing with bad guys. With this stone, the compass should rise enough to finally get us to the Jester. The Cardinal Stone of Justice. Look, Angela, I'm sorry I yelled earlier. It's just that right now, things are kind of crazy at work.
I know. I get it. I'm sorry too.
Yeah, I know. But it's all going to work out.
This whole house thing is just... We miss you at home.
The compass is aligning itself again. I feel clarity. Some problems have more than one solution.
Yeah, listen to the compass core. Maybe whacking isn't the answer.
True. Maybe we need to capture the Jester.
I'm not sure that'll be much better, Dusty.
Don't be so close-minded, Piper.
Oh.
I'll fix this like I always do. Time to shut down the circus once and for all.
Yeah, whatever. Ugh. Go fix things like you always do.
Rejoice! It's Rusty, the personification of a soft handshake.
Get back to the party! Did you bring snacks?
No, we brought punch.
Jeez, what a party pooper!
Drop the one-liners and come and help me!
Help you with what? Tearing apart the moral compass? Clogging up the ethics maze? Turning opinions on each other? Never!
You really think I did all that?
Wake up, Dusty!
Guys, maybe we should just calm down and...
The mind is overworked, barely ever sees its friends, and completely forgot about its hobbies!
But together, we can change the mind!
Let's party down, buddy!
Let's dance and put your big side!
Let's light a fuse and blow our minds! There's clowns in town, buddy!
Together we will turn the tide!
I need a hand, come join the ride! Follow me, buddy! Let's get this party started!
Oh yeah, we're gonna have a real bash, buddy.
Yeah, come on!
A cage. It gives me an idea.
Ugh, it gives me goosebumps. Catch it, man!
No one's home. There you go. Heavy, but pretty practical.
Are you really going to bring that thing along?
We can use this to capture the Jester.
But those things they said about the mind.
Wah, just nightmare talk.
Iteration is the only way we can create art that reflects our reality. Every piece of art that the old world idolizes is already a remix of even older works. Who are we to mess with the classics?
Don't mess with them. If we delete our history, we are doomed to repeat it.
Now, let's get on the Jester's tail.
The toilet seat should always be down. It's a seat, not a statue. The toilet seat should always be up, or down, or hanging somewhere in between.
The day you get a house for your family is the day you'll be a real man, son.
Oh, I like that song.
Oh yeah. Now, where did I put that cage? All right, I'm bringing you with me again. That got us moving.
But watch the cannons!
What are you doing with that cage?
You'll see soon enough.
Oh, a bit cagey, huh? I love surprises.
The cage can keep the bad guys out. It can also keep them in.
Dusty, Jester, I don't think they're bad.
Right, they're the worst.
wait. I love a good party.
Yup, looks good. This is gonna be awesome. Let's get this talent show off the ground. Then we just need some lights.
A show of opinions. They're preparing a party!
This'll be perfect for staging the Jester's caging. Boom! Off the hook!
But that opinion spends so much time preparing.
There we go. Sometimes the means justify the ends, Piper. One fine nightmare trap. Now we just need to lure the Jester back here.
Are you really sure about this?
Get your Cerebrum cider!
Where did the clown go? They must be around here somewhere.
Dusty, I know you're all about getting rid of the bad guys, but this feels different. There must be another way.
We gave the Jester too much leash already. I'm doing this my way now. Let's go! Kept coming. The Jester is causing havoc everywhere they go.
I don't think they can help it. They don't mean to be bad.
Another good reason they need to be stopped.
There you are! Are you up for a quick warm-up boogie? There is no destiny! Defy your gravity!
Stop! Enough, Jester!
Huh? What? We're having fun!
Yeah, you really convinced me, Jester. I have a big surprise for you. A real surprising surprise.
Woo! I just knew you'd come around.
I can't wait.
Yeah, it's back at that stage. Just follow me. I'll show you. I'm sure it'll really captivate you.
Let's party! Lead the way, Dusty!
dance a little bit?
The more the merrier! Sorry. Just so excited.
This is not gonna end well.
Ooh! You staged a party!
Yeah, sure. Just come a few steps closer.
Can't wait!
Okay, enough buffoonery. Show's over, clown.
Huh? What?
No! What's this? Let me out!
Nope, you're staying put. Your reign of confetti is over.
I thought I could trust you!
Is this some kind of a sick joke?
Yep, and it's all on you. Just another day at the office. And Creed Valley is finally free of the...
Dusty! The cage!
Huh?
No!
Oh!
Let's get out of here!
Whoa! Run, Dusty!
I can't believe this. I did everything I could.
We'll figure it out later. Keep running.
This isn't happening.
Niall won't get us anywhere, and we have to go.
If only I could just get another go at them.
I've shed enough confetti already. Stay there again.
Those clowns, they made a fool of me.
Anger won't help. Just run, Dusty, run.
I'm gonna chop that stupid clown into sawdust.
You tried that already. It's not going to work.
Reset the moral compass core! Once and for all! Complete breakdown!
Phew. I think we lost them.
I think we're lost.
Look, an opening.
Where are we?
Let's find out.
The Jester is playing us. We've tried everything. Even the mind is against us.
But Dusty, if you don't do something, no one will.
I just make things worse.
Please, you can do this. You're Dusty. This is just another one of your dust-ups.
This time, I'm biting the dust, Piper.
No, you can't sit here. Okay, fine. Give up, you willful, close-minded jerk. If you won't, I'll fix this.
Sure thing, Birdie.
Here goes nothing. Man, even when he's down, he's stubborn. Oh, this place sure is dark. Okay. Bird up. You can do this, Piper. I can do this. A light? All the way out here? Whoa!
Hey, listen. Remember that song, Angela?
We're eating. Silly.
Dad, what are you doing? Mom!
Come on, honey. Come dance with us.
It's a fond memory. It must have been forgotten. The mind's blossoming up around it. Hey, look at them glow. Whee! Just like a garden of lights. You go, little lights.
Huh? Birdie? What happened to you?
Time to lighten up, big guy. Follow me.
Follow you? I can't.
Listen to me, Dusty. I know you can do it. I believe in you. Just hold on and I think we'll be okay. There are lights on our way that will guide us. Yeah, hold on, we will get through this change. The trail ahead will bring us to a better place. a better place.
How did you become so brave all of a sudden? I thought you were afraid of the dark.
Someone once told me there will always be things to fear. Being courageous is not letting them stop you.
Must have been someone wise.
Not as wise as he thinks.
I deserve that one. Thanks, Nugget. Okay. Forward is the way to go.
On your side, buddy!
All right. Let's see where this takes us. What is this place?
Man, what a dump.
Seems like the Jester has also been clowning around up here.
Wow, these are some packed day planners.
Someone brought work home. The front door is covered in dirty dishes and unwashed laundry.
It's impossible to get in!
Or out. All these cleaning utilities, they make a mess.
Look over there! A phone!
Why is there a direct line to the mind here?
This must have been an important place.
But now it just looks abandoned. Strange. Looks like it's been a while since anyone hung around here. A bunch of to-do lists. Someone tried to tear them apart.
Everything has been completely forsaken, forgotten.
But who lived here? Wait, the Jester is not a nightmare. They are a part of the mind.
Like us.
Look at that bullhorn. All the chores. The Jester was silenced. No wonder they ran away.
They just wanted to be heard.
Yeah, and I didn't listen. So, what do we do now, Piper?
It might not be too late to fix all this.
Yeah, maybe. I guess we can start with this place. Hey, Piper, hand me that elbow grease.
That's one respectable fun house.
Yeah? Piper? I should have listened to you earlier. You know, I'm sorry I was so stubborn.
Don't worry, big guy. You got there in the end.
It's not over yet, though. I know this feeling. Whoa! Whew. Here comes another cardinal stone. There we go.
The Cardinal Stone of Integrity.
Let's get it to the compass.
And stop the Jester before they destroy the compass core. The Jester is invincible. What are you going to do about them?
I don't know, Piper. But if we don't do something, then no one will. Okay, we're back at the compass, Piper. Quite the expedition. The last one. The Cardinal Stone of Integrity. The moral compass is complete. See you soon, honey. I'll be back in time for your bedtime story, okay?
Dad, you have to go. You work all the time.
I'm just gonna pop by the office quickly. It's about the new house. Mom and Dad need to talk about some important things. We have a big decision to make.
What's going on? No words of enlightenment?
Nothing. The compass is silent. The Jester must already be causing havoc in its core.
Look! Down there! The Jester has pried open the compass!
We'll follow. And this time, we'll actually listen to the Jester for a change.
Let's hope they still want to talk.
Let's go inside. Okay, Piper. Let's find the core.
To the core!
This is it. Let's try to approach the Jester from a new angle.
What a surprisingly unsurprising surprise! The walking yawn and his drag kick!
You came all this way for an encore! How sweet!
Listen, we know who you are. We saw your house.
You were right about the mine!
Together we can fix it. Dance like an idiot, right?
An idiot? Sure! But dance?
You?
Ridiculous!
Enough sword swinging.
But really? Your sword?
It's about time I changed my plan of attack.
But how are you going to beat the Jester without your sword?
I'm not. If they really want to dance, that's what we'll do.
Are you going to dance?
There's a first time for everything, right? Music, please!
Huh? But what?
Here goes nothing.
Yeah, you got this, Dusty!
So you dance? So what?
Too little, too late, French fries! I am not in the mood anymore!
Whoa!
Oh no, the spotlight!
Let's get the light back on.
You let me down, buddy!
When I was trying to lift you up,
You dropped the ball, you had your chance. I begged for change, buddy.
but you just tried to make me stop.
And now it's way too late to dance.
One more flap and the spot'll be flying.
Here comes sobriety.
Endless monotony.
You call this vanity.
I'll tell you what I see.
Looks like an idiot.
Looks like an idiot to me. You had your break, buddy.
You turned potential to regret.
Did what was expected of you. You got your way, buddy.
Now everything inside is dead.
And it's too late to just let go.
and show your moves.
We're not done yet, Jester. You're not the only one who can party.
I'll have nothing to do with it! Here comes sobriety.
Endless monotony.
You call it sanity.
I'll tell you what I see.
Looks like an idiot.
Looks like an idiot to me. Ow!
All right, let me try this again.
Forget it, Killjoy!
Roar!
This is not too bad. One more round.
That's over!
Hey, Jester, check out these moves.
Woohoo! Pretty neat, huh, Jester?
That was kind of cool.
I'm not falling for it!
Get out of your heads, Jester. There's a party waiting for you.
Well, I mean... Ah!
You got my ear,
But still not my trust.
maybe you can bust the move.
But tell me, can you change?
You got one chance.
Do not let me down.
If things are really different now,
Show me what you got.
wow! Whoa!
Get to the spotlight, Dusty!
He keeps going! Is he really partying?
We've got one thing in common, you and I. Neither of us likes compromises. But give me a chance here.
I've changed my tune and found my feet, and I'll put on my dancing shoes. I was too close-minded to see that we shared space, me and
Let's
you.
turn this mess into harmony.
And we've got a mind to change.
Dancing? Singing?
I can't believe this! I need noise to think!
Okay, I'm convinced. Ha ha!
Then see if you can keep up! Ha ha! This is what we are going to do!
Let's celebrate.
Life is a party, cut the brakes!
Let's start today.
Shake your mind out of this awful state!
Move to this song.
There are no rules you can't do wrong!
Sing along. enough!
You win! You win!
No, Jester. You won.
I did?
Yeah, and there's an after party at your place.
No, I wish.
My house is a junkyard. I don't live there anymore.
We've fixed that for you.
What? Really?
Yeah, come with us. It's time to move back in.
So? I can talk to the mind again?
You promise?
I promise. I'll make sure your bullhorn is never blocked again.
Just like the good old days.
Yeah, just like the good old days.
Wow! My home! I hardly recognize it. Did you do all that?
We sure did. Go, see if it works.
Woo!
Phew! What a party! Who would have thought you had those kind of moves up your sleeve?
Just another day at the office.
Just another day, huh?
Okay. Maybe this day did run me a bit too close to the ground. Anyway, let's get back home and see if there's something simple to deal with, like actual nightmares.
Testing. Hey, mind? Do you mind?
It's me! Did you miss me? I really missed you!
We got to have a serious talk about your lifestyle, young man.
Seriously! You don't have to be serious all the time!
That's like the idiot that you are!
Now, I know you probably forgot how, so here are some ideas!
You remember music, right? How about that ukulele? You loved to play it when you were a kid.
We had some great times back then, just because it felt good, right?
Mom? Is Dad coming home soon?
He must be working a bit late. He should be here any minute now. Hold on, honey.
Hi, honey.
Dad, you're home! What's that? Is that for me?
Actually, I bought this for myself.
Your dad was quite the ukulele hero when he was young.
It's been a while. Huh? Oh, the contract for the house.
Oh, right. That old thing. Wasn't the deadline for signing today?
Yeah, it was.
What's that?
Nothing important, honey. Just someone else's dream.
I think I'm back at the surface now. Yeah, my head's been gone for too long. Looking for things that I didn't need, but now it's time to move on. Wherever we go, a home is not a house. As long as I'm with you, we'll work it out. This tangled walk down these pathways, we'll make it out if you hold my hand. Things may change, maybe it's okay that they don't turn out like we planned. Nothing stays the same. The only certainty I know, there's a million ways to work it out. Let's hold on, though all hope seems far away. We're right here with our lives right before us. Yeah, hold on, and today might be the day that we'll find who we are once again. It seems the things that drew us to this place can also tear us apart. So let's hold on tight and let's change our minds before we change our hearts. Wherever we go, a home is not a house. As long as I'm with you, we'll work it out. Let's hold on, and I think we'll be okay. There are lights on our way that will guide us. Yeah, hold on, and today might be the day that we find who we are once again. Yeah, I know I will see you again. Yeah, I know I will see you again.
Huh? What's going on here?
A party? Seems like the Jester's influence is already starting to show.
Mayor Relic?
Dusty and Piper, you returned from your quest. There's a party going down. No time to rest.
Woohoo! I love parties!
Oh,
You bet. Give me a beat. Because the mind has been grey for way too long. But now the time has come for dance and song. Come sing along.
Whoa! My party!
Gonna have a party, ain't no time to be sad. Well, Piper, my bird, it's time to get mad. Fetch me some balloons and the party hats.
oh geez. What have we done?